This video will start with Cain and I practicing jousting, then go to analyze.
Shooting. Yeah, I couldn't get up.
Yep. You see how you felt it though, right? Like you were like, I'm not pulling hard enough, and every bullet was just behind me. That's exactly the feeling. Yep.
So you came in, and it looked like you was going to go to my left, and then you cut in.
Yeah, by just putting a little bit of like listing to the left, I'm no longer straight. So if you're shooting straight,
Yeah, I know.
you're over my shoulder, right? Yeah, it's dirty.
But you did something new. I was just expecting you to come straight. So.
All right. My bad. I'll definitely. All right, here we go. 800, straight at you.
I don't know if I can do this. I'm pretty fucked up.
That's okay.
Yeah, I told you I was fucked up.
On top of you. You just go ahead and keep flying under me. Yeah, and I'm just edging blackness the whole time.
There we go. This one.
So here, if you see in the top left corner, I've throttled down to 75.
No, I can't see that, but I'll take your word for it.
Okay, so when I realize that like you have the advantage, your nose is closer to killing me than my nose is closer to killing you, I throttle way down because I need to get that control more than I need that speed.
Good.
Yep, and that's where you
This is what I'm talking about right here. So like, I'm not shooting where I think you're going to be. I'm not shooting where your lead is. I'm shooting at the bottom of your plane because you're going to walk into it.
Yep. Yeah, you got me. I'm
See,
stalled.
this I can do.
So this is the other one, and again, this is something that I don't expect you to do, but this is just what I'm saying about being behind him.
Stall me, but don't stall yourself. You're trying to.
So when I realize like he's not trying to joust me, he's trying to get away.
Just set me up. Like, imagine that I'm behind you.
So I realize here, right? I can see your wings, and your nose is up. So you're not trying to joust me. We're at 1.6, and I'm like, oh, he's not shooting at me. He's trying to run from me. So I'm just about like, and that's a really big.
Stop.
Okay.
Now, you say you realized I was going up. Is that because you can see the point of my nose?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what tells you that I'm going up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm zoomed in, and I'm expecting to joust, but then I see your nose point up, and I'm like, oh, he doesn't want to joust, right? Because normally, if we were jousting, I'd already be seeing red coming at me.
Yeah, 1.3. But you also wouldn't see my nose either because I'd be pointing at you. Okay.
And now
the
second I see your nose, I don't put my cursor on you the way that I would with a joust, right? Because when we're jousting, I want to punch it right through your nose. The moment I realize he's not trying to joust me at all, watch how hard I pull up, and I come out of zoom, because you zoom when you joust, but remember we don't zoom when we're shooting. And I'm like, oh, he's trying to run from me. Look at that. I'm like 2, 3, 4 inches leading you because you're trying to get over my back. So that lead is actually mountains, and I get you.
And
look at how far I have to lead to hit you.
Now that helps.
Yeah.
That helps a lot.
God, I love you, buddy. Yeah, so when a guy doesn't want to joust you and he wants to run, you got to just fucking yank it and get ahead of him. And then once he passes over you, instead of backflipping and bleeding all of your speed, because you're never going to catch him anyway, you actually just nose back down and you're like, let's get 10K away and joust again. And if he's like, oh, you're not going to chase me. No, because if I chase you, I lose 300 miles an hour. Fuck chasing you. You come get me.
Exactly. You just killed me.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah. This video is simply going to be joust practice or observing jousts. So it'll be in slow motion. Some of the audio will be there, it doesn't matter. Just pay attention to where and how far I start shooting. Notice that I've got this guy selected, and I start to turn because I want to engage him, and I realize there's a guy jousting me, and I was unaware. This guy started jousting me, realize I noticed him, he pulls up. The moment I see his nose, I have to pull up steeper. Cain and I are trying to set up this ecstatic guy, and it's working out really well. And you can see I've got him in a good range, and he's broadside pulling up bleeding speed. But he's no longer the biggest threat because this guy is starting to joust me. This Spitfire is actually chasing Cain, and I do get it.
LA 200 is pulling up on somebody. Javelin's throwing missiles. Cain hard right over. Kill the Jav. Second meteor of Sasquatch I'm gonna try to joust. Crit him. I'm headed westbound. Fuck you, dude. Nobody beats me in a joust. Re-engaging Vixer of your meteor. Here he comes. Oh, I'm out of ammo! Okay.
You're doing 750, man.
Yeah, I know.
Herk-a-dirk-a-dirk.
Doubt my landing skills. Oop. I think I went too far.
Do you want me to save the replay where you just said doubt my landing skills?
Yeah. I know I've said it, but I'll say it again. I'm glad you talked me into this shit, man, because don't get me wrong, the learning curve on this thing is freaking hella different than arcade, but man, I am having fun. I mean, it's like, in arcade, I go back to arcade and I kind of look at that as, I'm spanking kids. Here, you earn a kill. When you kill somebody, you say, man, I killed somebody. Arcade, it's like, yeah, I just spank kids. I'm sorry, but that's the way I look at it now.
I very much feel the same way.